Hello, this is Bob Mangru, and today's topic is connecting to divine power. Albert Einstein once said, "There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, the other is as if everything is." This idea captures the heart of today's message. Because when you begin to connect to the divine power behind creation, your personal life starts to feel more miraculous, more meaningful, and more sacred. You may call this divine power many names: divine intelligence, spirit, source, angel guides, cosmic intelligence, or God. The name is not important. What matters is your connection and your awareness of this field of energy and information. Today I will simply refer to it as divine power. Imagine you want to grow tomatoes. You buy some seeds, you plant them in the soil, you water them daily, and soon ripe tomatoes appear. But pause for a moment. You planted the seeds. But who or what turned those seeds into tomatoes? Who handled the chemistry? Who organized the cells? Who guided the growth? We take this miracle for granted. We say, "Oh, that's just Mother Nature." But what is Mother Nature? What intelligence is operating behind the scenes? When I speak of divine power, I am referring to the same intelligence, the force that guides, governs, creates, and even dissolves life so that the universe can function. To say it's only Mother Nature is to minimize something truly magnificent, mysterious, and magical. It is to overlook a power that deserves your deepest appreciation. And here's the part most people forget. That same divine power is in you. You are not separate from nature. You are not outside of creation. You are made of the same intelligence that creates oceans, dolphins, potatoes, oak trees, butterflies, and galaxies. Connecting to divine power means becoming aware of the magic and mystery of creation, and humbling yourself before its beauty and wisdom. There's a story of a man who tried to offend the great Buddha. He mocked him, heckled him, tried to provoke him. The Buddha, calm and wise, simply observed. Then he said to the man, "Go to that tree and break off a branch." The man happily obeyed, snapping the branch with ease and showing off his strength. The Buddha then said, "Very good. Now, put it back together." The man froze. He laughed nervously, realizing he could not do it. And in that moment, he reached enlightenment. The Buddha explained, "Destroying is easy. A child can destroy. But it takes great wisdom and intelligence to create a tree." Your enlightenment begins when you recognize the creative power operating all around you, every moment, and you begin to see the world as if everything is a miracle, because it is. And that same intelligence that creates trees, oceans, and stars guides you as well. It is already within you. It is not something you need to find one day. It is something you need to remember. So why connect to divine power? When you increase your awareness of creation itself, and you allow yourself to connect, a higher form of intelligence begins to work with you and work for you. Your mind becomes more positive. Your intuition increases. Your energy field expands. Your body strengthens. Your confidence rises. Your self-esteem becomes healthier. You feel more love, gratitude, humility, innocence, and joy. You naturally become more productive, more creative, and more aligned with your purpose. To understand this connection, imagine your mind as a computer. Your physical body is the hardware. Your beliefs, thoughts, emotions are the software. If your software is outdated, your life feels limited. But when you upgrade the software, the computer suddenly performs at a higher level. You didn't change the computer. You changed the information. Similarly, when you connect to divine power, you begin receiving a higher level of spiritual software. Your mind receives downloads of guidance, inspiration, healing, and clarity. This is why, for example, a songwriter might wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and write a hit song. An author suddenly feels inspired to write a book. An inventor dreams of a new creation. These are moments when people tap into divine intelligence and receive a download from their higher self. So how to connect to divine power? Here are 5 steps. The first must be a desire to connect. There's a story of an Indian sage swimming with a student in the Ganges River. The student said, "Master, I want to know God." The sage pushed the student underwater and held him there until the student struggled for air. When he finally let him up, the student gasped, "Why did you do that?" The sage said, "When you desire God as much as you desired air, you will know God." You see, your desire must be sincere and strong. Number 2, be open to receive. Your mind must be like a cup, upright, open, ready. If the cup is upside down, nothing enters. Keep your mind open to receive. Number 3, release negativity and resistance. Negativity is like a submarine sinking deeper and deeper into the ocean. You must rise toward the surface. Just as weeds steal water from the flowers, your fears and doubts steal energy from your purpose. Redirect your mental energy toward the flowers, so to speak, of your life. The activities that give you meaning, joy, and fulfillment. Number 4, turn your thoughts toward Source, toward the divine power. A sunflower naturally grows toward the light. You must grow toward love. A compass always points north. Your heart and mind must always point toward joy, purpose, and personal fulfillment. And 5, meditation. There was a man frightened of his own shadow. He didn't know that if he simply stood in the shade, his shadow would disappear. To find peace, you must place yourself in conditions where your insecurities disappear. Meditation places you in the level of consciousness where peace, energy, and guidance can occur. As Nogin Senzaki said, when one devotes oneself to meditation, mental burdens, unnecessary worries, and wandering thoughts drop off one by one. Life seems to run smoothly and pleasantly. So to summarize, the 5 ways to connect to divine power. Number 1, a strong desire to connect. 2, be open to receive. 3, release negativity and resistance. 4, turn your thoughts toward Source, toward divine power. And 5, meditation. And to close, as you tune into your divine source, you tap into a new power, a power that is always ready to guide you on your life journey. You are far greater than you realize. So make it a constant practice to keep your heart on love, your soul on beauty, your vision on purpose, and your actions on accomplishment. When you do, your world will begin to shape itself according to your desires. Thank you.